Welcome back to Coin Sense and Nonsense. Today, we got some more art bars. So, went to the coin shop and some other places and got some more. So, U.S. Silver Corp. I know Bob Silver out there. He likes to collect the U.S. Silver Corporation, so maybe I've got something in here that he knows something about more than I do, but I know a couple of these are somewhat limited, so let's get into it. In addition to the pile of bars, I did get some other cool things here. I do like to collect the California Crown Mint, and so had a chance to pick up a cool one. And definitely like Henry Kissinger, and this is a neat bar. We'll get into that with the book. And then we got a Thanksgiving one here. Don't want to really touch it with bare hands. And I picked up another Zeppelin bar, and this goes with, got one over here in my other box. So now I got two of these. So I want to see how if they stack. They have like indented reverse. So I just kind of want to see how they go together when they're raw. Plus we'll go in with the microscope. I think we got to bust this out into a few different parts of the video because if you guys like seeing the book evaluations and all that, it's going to take a while. Plus we'll do some microscope. So here is the latest of the Zeppelin pickups. You can see it's got a huge fingerprint there, not from me, but so these are serialized and 5162, and the one I had previously is here, and that's number 3939, which is pretty cool. So let's see how these guys stack together. I kind of like this one better, so we'll stack that on top of that. Not quite. Yeah, they wouldn't be stackers. So I had to know. So we'll check them out in a bit with the microscope before I jack them up further. Lots of nice detail here on the old Zeppelin, and I think the marks are intended to be there, those diagonal marks. So, and it's cool that the hooks are there. There's one there, and I think one on the tail. Yep. So for tethering, so pretty cool. All right, so let's see if this Thanksgiving bar will fit in a capsule. So let us give thanks. Gib, almost looks like 1973. So, and there's the cornucopia. I used to have a thing called coinocopia where I gave away like coins that I found while coin roll hunting. But this is another cool one from Crabtree Mint, and I do like pretty much anything by them. They don't have a huge list of bars, and I may try to collect as many as I can. Collect them all, as they say. Got trained well on the cereal cereal boxes when I was a kid. So quit rambling. Let's see if it fits in a capsule. That's gonna be ooh, yeah, I can kind of squeeze it. Oh, there we go. All right, so Crabtree Mint, and it's the Let Us Give Thanks Crabtree 4. And CT4, Let Us Give Thanks, no varieties, 10,000 minted, so quite a few, but still pretty darn cool. Made in 1973, obviously. All right, next up, Henry Kissinger. So whether you love him or you hate him, actually he's probably the best, or was the best Secretary of State during my lifetime, possibly in history. So, but had some controversy surrounding him as well. but the man who brought peace to the world. So he did so much after his term in official office as well. He served as the National Security Advisor as well. So quite something. He lived to be 100 years old. So this one's 4 nines fine silver, which is kind of weird or rare, and pretty tarnished up. Let's see if we can fit this in a capsule. Ah, yes. And this is from one of my favorite refiners or mints or whatever you want to call it, and that's the Colonial Mint. And so they do have a lot of the basic reverse styles, but the one I have is reverse type 17. Even though the Kissinger bar is COL number 1, but it's got reverse type 17. That's weird. So no mintage data given, made in 1973. So a lot of their bars had like kind of political overtones. They're the ones with the Watergate bug. So definitely a favorite mint for me to collect. I want that Roberto Clemente, actually, darn it. All right, before we get into all these U.S. Silver Corp bars, like I mentioned, this one's Crabtree Mint, and I think there is another special Crabtree in here, although you wouldn't know it. I don't think it says Crabtree, and when you see the price on this one, woo! So this is one of those thirds bars, and I think, was it AGAU Addict had a thirds bar, and his is a different, I think his is Tri-State Mint. This one is Crabtree. Really, really cool. So this is the I Love You bar, not necessarily the subject matter I'm looking for, but, and I don't, the vertical bars are not my game, but pretty cool. Had to have it. I didn't pay $80, that's for sure. So here we go. The Crabtree 24, and it also says CTSR. That's, I think, the Tri-State Refinery. So Crabtree 24, and there is a variety with a different reverse. So the CT26, and that's what I've got, is the variety. So CT26 is this Crabtree 26 1/3. So the next bit of drama is, does it fit? And yes, I believe we got it. So very, very nice. I like that side. So I'm putting all these aside for now. We'll put them in the guardhouse box here soon. So I think we can see there's lots of wildlife in here. GD saving the past. But also Bob Silver. We were talking last video or a video or two ago about this one being limited, only 750 made, minted, whatever. And I was aware that it was limited, and that's why I did snag it. So with that in mind, I went back and snagged a few more. So these ones that have MBC in the corner, they're for Montana Bullion. And I don't know if it's a company or corporation, whatever. But there are some wildlife bars that are similar design, but aren't part of that series. So we will delineate which is which. So I'm becoming a fan of the U.S. Silver Corporation bars. I think earlier one of my videos I said, there's so many. And this actually was one that I really went for. So this one was made for a coin club that turned out never to exist, apparently. So they melted 1,000 of these after they minted, I think, 2,500. So there's 1,500, I believe, of this one. So actually, let's quit speculating. Here's the U.S. Silver Corporation, and I'm on the wrong page. All right, here we go. 1,000 melted, struck for a club that never organized. So USC 160 or USSC 160. And there's a variety, one without a serial number. Mine has a serial number, 1,500 in existence, I guess. So I don't know if that 1,000, like I say, was supposed to be 2,500 and they melted the others, or maybe there's only 500 left. I don't know. But it's on the more rare side, and that's kind of what caused me to go back. This one isn't marked up, so that's pretty cool. And I did, because I bought a large batch of them, they gave me a good deal, so didn't have to pay any extra for the more limited bars. Here it is out of the sleeve, and I guess that must be just what their logo was, whatever was supposed to be. Is that Paul Bunyan? I don't know. The Buccaneers. Pretty cool. So, capsule time. Fits no problem. The United States Silver Corp bars seem to fit no problem. So that's awesome. Happy to have it. So another reason I was drawn back to the coin shop was to pick this one up. When I was a kid growing up, that was a common thing to encounter, was Kilroy was here. You'd see like graffiti or something somewhere. Not that there was a lot of graffiti when I was growing up compared to now, but yeah. So this one is neat. Might have to do a microscope treatment on this one just to kind of see all the details. So let's get this one out. Serial number 2420. So, there's probably at least 2,500 of these. Let's see. What did the book say here? Oh, we're zoomed in too much here. Sorry about that. Kilroy here, or was here. 117, and no varieties. Kilroy was here. And 2,500 minted. So I'm kind of towards the end of the road here. Very cool. So we'll put that in a capsule, ready for the guardhouse box. All right, there's Kilroy up close and personal. So with the microscope on some of these, it's in a little bit too tight, but yeah, Kilroy was here. Another one that kind of drew me back to the coin shop was this one. Had seen on someone else's video, I think it might have even been Silver Struck. Shout out to Silver Struck. And it's pretty much all your fault this is happening here. So a lot of us now gotten into the guardhouse boxes, and my interest in art bars has kind of reached an all-time high, and I blame you. So I think you had a Happiness Is, and this is a Happiness Was, 1974, and very, very cool. So let's get this out, and ooh, it's got a little marky mark, I think. Oh, actually not too, yeah, it does have evidence of the envelope. So this one, no inversion of the reverse or anything like that. Pretty cool. And no serial number on these. Are they supposed to have one? Let's check the book. Here we are with the guidebook to silver art bars, and can't say enough about this book. It's not only been super helpful, but it's costing me a lot of money, because now that I know certain bars are out there, I have to have them. So here's the difference. Happiness Is and Happiness Was, 1974. So SSC 158, and we've got no variety except for a canceled, no serial number, and 947 minted. So let's get this into a capsule. Be ready for the guardhouse box. This one, I don't think the detail is anything worth checking on the microscope. Maybe go in for his beard or something, but... Oh, Father Time looking a little rough there, I'll tell you. So, this is the 74 was. Happiness was 1974. Wow. A face only a mother could love. So, and he's hauling the hourglass, and time has run out on 1974. There it is at the bottom with all the greens. That's kind of cool. Well, happiness was a video under 15 minutes for most people, so unfortunately we're a little over, but we're going to have to cut it short. We'll go for part 2 in the next one, and we can finish this off. So I thank you so much for watching Coin Sense and Nonsense, and until next time, bye. Bye.